All right, this is Ubaid on behalf of V Electronics, and in this video, we'll be talking about one of the components of your real GDP, which is government spending. So, government spending is one of the four components of real GDP and aggregate demand. And basically, as government spending goes up, so does the GDP, the real GDP, and aggregate demand. Okay, and when we talk about government spending, we're talking about government spending on infrastructure. Okay, so this would be things like your highways, your roads, education, healthcare, maybe. All right, so spending on infrastructure. Okay, such as highways and roads. Okay, so highways plus roads. Okay, so on and so forth. All right, now apart from that, the government may also spend on national defense. Okay, so plus national defense. All right. And we said education and healthcare. Okay, so plus education plus healthcare. All right, so apart from that, okay, we know that as government spending goes up, your real GDP and aggregate demand goes up. All right, and the government spending has to do with a couple of things. It has to do with tax policies. So as governments go ahead and impose a tax cut, okay, this has to do with government policy. Okay, in this case, what the government will do is they will impose a tax cut, okay, on the entire nation, in which case businesses as well as individuals, they will pay less in taxes. Okay, and this will increase your consumption, and as consumption goes up, real GDP goes up. And likewise, the government may go ahead and add additional taxes, which will reduce consumption and it will reduce your real GDP and aggregate demand. All right, now, apart from those two, the government also go ahead and basically give money to state and local government. Okay, so let's say the government can transfer money. Okay, so government transfers money or transfers cash, okay, money to state. This is state and provincial governments. Okay, so say for example, because of COVID-19 or any other disease, okay, businesses are struggling, individuals are struggling. So in this case, the government will transfer money, pump money into the system so that aggregate demand is maintained or will go up. Okay, and the people who are struggling because of COVID-19 will get some kind of a relief payment. Okay, so this is a form of a relief payment during crisis. Okay, so this could be a natural disaster, a man-made disaster, whatever the case might be. So relief payments, just like your transfer payments, which has to do with Social Security, so on and so forth. Okay, and the Social Security, just like your relief payment, may not increase real GDP directly. However, we understand that as businesses and individuals do receive Social Security as well as relief payments, they consume more. They do have money to consume, as a result of which your personal consumption goes up and real GDP goes up. So overall effect, the net effect of this relief payment is an increase in GDP, which is real GDP, okay, as well as aggregate demand. All right. And so apart from that, that would be it for this video. On behalf of Electronics, this is Obey. Have yourself a great day.